Next is the keyhole mindset. Now, I want you to imagine that this is your best friend, and your best friend is trying to figure out life. It's going through this great journey, learning all these skills, and all they have to work with is this keyhole. And all they're trying to figure out everything, the ins and outs, through this tiny little keyhole, and every single time they finally get a piece of paper and they start taking down little notes, more and more notes, and they put it all together and they try to make it work out. Now, if this is you, then you're going to struggle a lot because you're going to have a lot of missing parts on this paper, and you're going to create a reality that's not even real, that has all these gaps. Therefore, you have all these problems, and you're probably overwhelming yourself with all these things, and it's not even fair to you. Because if that's your best friend, why would you want them to have all that problem? Wouldn't you want them to solve it? And the faster that they solve it, the better. But you only get that through ultra learning. If you don't start ultra learning, then it's going to be very hard for you to see beyond the keyhole. Because if not, you're just going to have this keyhole mindset, and you're going to constantly be stuck. But the moment that you can get beyond the keyhole and unlock the door and go beyond it, then you're going to have this ultra learning going on, and you're going to have the depth that you finally want to have. You're going to get the width because you're finally expanding into new areas that you could learn, and you're going to have the depth that you're looking for. When you have the depth, you can create frameworks, you can teach offers, you could run systems, and you can do whatever you want. Because that's what the point is. Have fun. If you're not executing on anything, you're still in the keyhole mindset. When there is no execution, you're still in the keyhole mindset. You need to start executing. You need to get your reps in. You got to do the work. You got to get sweaty. You got to get dirty. You got to, whatever the thing is. You got to do it, but mainly you got to execute. You got to get traction. This is where the rubber meets the road, and this is where you get to show everyone, but most importantly yourself. And that's the most simplest and significant lesson you could possibly imagine. Now pretend you could do that automatically.